Hey everybody, welcome back to Charterstone Digital, my playthrough of the campaign, me versus 5 AI. If you didn't watch the last video, go watch it! And a reminder, these are spoilers for the board game campaign. Being a legacy game, I'm going to unlock stuff at different times, but you will see spoilers here. So we have a guidepost. Game 2 and every subsequent game has a guidepost, kind of changes the game a little bit. The main goal is usually always to win the most victory points, so same main goal here. But there's a guidepost here, which whoever wins gets an extra star at the end of the game, extra glory. So we want to try and do this. This is actually a trick because it says have the most coins and resources to get the, achieve this guidepost. Well, we only get to keep one, depending on our capacity, 1 coin, 1 resource. So I guess this is a consolation prize that if you have a ton, you don't, yeah, whatever. But there's also a secret at the end that I will share with you. Grandma Jean, we got to keep 1 robot meeple, 4 coins, and 2 resources. Those all carried over from last game. We didn't have to worry about capacity in game 1. All right, first player is us. Okay, we went from last player last game to first player this game. And we opened 2 crates. Well, I guess, yeah, we opened 2 crates. So we have 2 personas to pick from. We have the Prospector, who anytime we use a building that has metal as a cost, we gain extra victory points. Okay. Or the Inventor, which is if we have 2 robots out when we retrieve, then we get 2 victory points. That's probably not going to happen as much this game because we don't really have a ton of robots yet. So let's go with the Prospector for our persona. And want to use a lot of things that take metal. Well, this takes metal. Or no, this one takes metal. So you can see it's got an extra victory point here. That only applies to us. Everybody else is just getting 2 coins. We get 2 coins to the victory point. They'll all have their own personas, which you can actually check here. You can see, okay, red is using, they're all using their base persona. That's great. Just means they get points when they spend their resource. Okay, so we'll confirm our selection, and we're going to go first. Let's check the first things here. The cards that we kept from last game. Remember, we're going to be able to keep 1 card unless we open more with stuff. We've got 2 buildings to build. We definitely want to get this smithy out so we get more robots. But we want to wait till we have a lot of coins built up so that we can just buy all the robots real quick. We want to get a thing. Although there aren't any cards in this game, so robots actually game 2 are not going to be helpful until somebody else opens some crates. So maybe we don't want to go right away with to get these robots here. We don't have any crates. I guess if we build these buildings, we will get crates. So maybe we want to stick with the refinery first and see what's in that crate. Maybe it's some good cards. Okay. And then we've got this one where we get extra points at the Charterstone, extra reputation at both of those buildings, and then we get our influence back here. The objectives for this game are have 6 coins, 1 of each resource, and 3 different meeples. That's not going to happen because I don't think anyone else has even unlocked meeples. And if they do, they're probably not going to build a building where we can get them. So maybe we should go for the 6 coins real quick. And then typical quota track, nothing new there. All right, well, I want to collect lots of resources and stuff. Let's, there's no buildings. This robot's worthless. Let's go ahead and build our building here. I think that's probably a good idea. Although we could get this 6 coins right away. Should we do that? Yeah, we've got the metal. Let's go ahead and do that. 2 coins, a victory point. And now we've got that objective completed. And I guess we might as well go get the 6 of each, or 1 of each resource so that we can do that objective as well. Maybe early on here we'll get lucky and get bumped. All right, so black is out of his resource. Who is completely out? Red is out of his resource. I'm guessing he's going to go get a brick. Let's hope we get lucky. And we got lucky. He wanted a brick, just like I thought. Cool. And he's going for a Charterstone, great, or a crate. So let's see what we get. He is unlocking just building. It basically means you can build over existing buildings as long as they don't have anything on them. And he's got a different kind of building card rather than the Zeppelin, which costs materials. This one costs coins. And maybe that's a better idea for us to build our buildings because we have 6 coins. So we could build 2 buildings right with that. And he's got a decorator persona that he unlocked. So yeah, if he gets that building out fairly quickly, we'll use it. Sounds great. Let's see. I think black's probably gonna go for resource next. Let's go check that out. Maybe we get lucky there. He's going already for claiming some points. That's great. We don't care. All right, so they did not get bump us, but we can use our robot as a normal worker and just go get some metal. We won't get a coin or a card because there are no cards, but it's fine. We got 3 workers and nobody else does. Let's see if we get bumped here. Green's taking yellow. Maybe yellow takes black. No, yellow's going up there. What you gonna do, black? Oh, wow, he wants to go get a coin. Okay, we did not get bumped, so we're gonna have to retrieve. That's great. Remember, minions can only go in your charter, so I can only use him to get metal or trade in metal right now. All right, which resources are we missing? Where are we, Mom G? Oh, we're up here. So pumpkin wheat is what we need right now. Looks like yellow's fine on resources, although she seems to be building them up. Let's go grab a pumpkin real quick. They're just going crazy on the quota track. They're getting tons of resources and then trading them all in. That's all they do. They like rarely go for influence. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the easy AI. Maybe a harder AI would make better strategies. But we did get bumped. That's cool. I'll go get our last of the 6 resources. Now we can go get those achievements or objectives. And we got bumped again, even better. We can see that this progress track will give us a free reputation, so that's a good time to use this. And I'm going to claim these 6 resources. There we go, free reputation. I will take it. And I actually got a few other people doing it. But remember, because I have the card that gives me an extra reputation when I go to this building, I can go up twice. Take that. And didn't I get victory points for each one of those? I can't remember if I had that card. No, I don't have that card. I need the longshoreman. Here's your points every time you take a take a reputation. Okay, green's following us up. That's a good move, but yeah, we're gonna go do this again. So we're claim. What did we claim last time? It's hard to see. I guess the bright means we've claimed it. The green means we can claim it. So, sounds great. We're up to 11 points in the lead. Do I want this again? Yeah, let's go for... Probably get to around 4 this game. That should be enough to win it. Quota some more. Like, what's left on the quota track? Okay, they've turned in a lot of coins. A few... Oh, there's a card here. We could go grab a crate with our robot. They left that open. Let's see. What's our cost? We need another metal. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll go ahead and use our robot here to get the metal. Come on, robot. Go there. And then we might as well grab this open crate that Red just threw away. Sounds good. We'll take it. Red, thanks. Wonder why he threw that away. How would he throw that? Oh, he used a quota. He sold it for the quota. Okay. We're not likely to get bumped out of this spot. So let's just go for the Charterstone and see what. Maybe we get a better building than what we already have. So we're going to open this guy for 4 coins. Move the progress tracker. We got 2 points for going there with our assistant. And what did we unlock? Be a minion. Ah, okay, well that's good. This is the other component of our strategy to destroy the computer players. Go for guess. This adds a concept called income on the quota track or on the progress track. Right after every reputation, there'll be an income icon, and whenever that one gets hit, whatever cards of these you have, where we can see this guy, this Lord, we got him randomly. That's what that icon means. Whenever we trigger that icon, we get to either pick between 2 things. So 1 VP or 1 wood. So pretty cool. And then we have a clubhouse, which allows us to buy more of these cards. And we get a persona that says whenever we buy a guest card, we get a victory point and a coin. Pretty cool. That's a really good, valuable card. We want to get lots of robots, lots of guests, and you win the game. Because you can see, look at all those guys in there. Oh, they're going to steal them. Look at them. They're just like, oh, you unlocked those guests. We want them. We want them. All right, after retrieve, it's okay. Yeah, they're all going for the cards. No, they're mine. I unlocked them. Green didn't get on in it. He's like, nope, I just want my quota track. But nope, there's yellow. He wants one too. Is there going to be any left by the time he gets around to us? Okay, so back to our robots. Let's go get more metal. And we get to pick any card we want. Now, the ones with victory points I think are worth more because towards the end of the game, at the beginning of the game you'll probably take coins or a resource. But at the end of the game you'll probably have too many coins, so taking this coin is worthless, and I want a guy that I can switch to resources. So I like that. I can get a pumpkin or a victory point during income phase. Alright, so red didn't want another card, even though there's a few left. We're going to totally focus on cards right now. Even though we only get to keep one at the end of the game, every game we're going to try and build up as many as we can. Still tied for the lead right now in points. Okay, so we need to get another card. Our robot is already out. It would be nice if other people used this, because we'd get the robot's ability again. So the only other way to get a card right now is to go to this building, which is fine because we get a free reputation to get us up to our 4 that we were checking for. Let's see, our buildings require, none of them require pumpkins or wheat, so we could use those. So let's just throw a pumpkin out there. Pumpkin and a coin. Might as well get this knight here. He's pretty valuable, and we'll increase that. We're fighting with green right now. Alrighty. Came back to us. Let's just go ahead and bump us again. How many coins are we at? 1 coin. Okay, we're perfect. On this one, we'll take the wheat. And they take the vassal. And we could name all these guys. I don't know if you've seen this, but it's a legacy game. You're supposed to write on the cards and whatever. So you can name all these guys. Because I'm playing solo, it doesn't really matter. I'm not seeing what other people are naming it. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to wait on this and get it later if green does decide to go to 4. I don't want to use all of my income. I'm down to only 4 remaining. Well, I have 6 left, but 4 in my supply. The other 2 are in my general supply, which I can earn back with certain cards, like going to the factory or whatever this thing is, treasury. Alrighty. So we got both our guys back. Somehow we got bumped twice. That's great. So let's see. Can we build a building now? Because I don't have any more coins, so I can get cards. I could pull this guy back and get another card, but I think we're good for right now. So let's look at our cards. If we get another brick, we can build this clubhouse. That sounds pretty good. Or do we go get this and just get another robot? Yeah, I think we need some coins. So let's go ahead and sell that guy. So we got 21 turns left. We got plenty of time. Might as well build up a good supply. Oh, green's up to 4. He is chasing us. Okay. It's not usually what happens, but he's decided that is his strategy. Alrighty, back to us. We still got 1 more metal. Do we want to build up that 6th coin? I think we do. Been getting victory points while we're doing it, so not a bad thing. Alright, so now we've got 6 coins. That's enough for 3 robots, which is probably overkill, so I think that we are good on that. So let's go ahead and build up everything we need to build the smithy, which is just 2 more metal. So we'll see if we get bumped or not. If not, we can use our robot again to get another card. It'd be nice if these guys opened a crate or built a building or something. I mean, just like, maybe once the quota track is full, they'll start doing some stuff. Yeah, had to retrieve. That's okay. Nobody's coming to our charter. They will. They will. Oh, they will. Alrighty, so now we can go get that second one with the robot, and this time I think we'll take the judge. I think after I get done with this campaign, which will be 12 games against 5 easy AIs, I'll probably move over to Twitch or YouTube streaming and stream around against maybe some more difficult AIs. And as I'm streaming there, I'll be able to chat with you guys live and be able to name things, and that kind of stuff. And that will be much more interactive and interesting with the naming. Okay, so I think I have everything I need to build this building. Cards are almost gone, so I really don't know if robots are going to be useful, but... I mean, either way, it's pretty bad. Let's get more cards that are gone, or get more robots which are gone. I think the robots are going to be more useful. So let's build the smithy. Green didn't build that facility that allows us to build things, so we're going to have to use the Zeppelin, which costs us 3 of our influence. It's pretty tough, because we're going to be down to 1, which means we can't build both buildings, right now at least. So take that smithy's worth 6 victory points at the end. And let's just stick it way over here. 2 coins for a victory point and a robot. We did move the tracker, but nothing triggered. Next one will trigger rep, the next one after that is income. And that's when we start making bank. Nobody wanted to come get our robots, huh? Wonder why. Okay, fine. I'll go get a robot myself then. It's cool that extends our turn, right? Well, I guess kind of. We won't be able to place our robot, but... if we had a spot to place him. Come on, AI, you're just sitting there getting resources and turn them in. I mean, look at Bruce. He's got 4 wood, 10 wheat. What is he doing? Like, buy something, Bruce. So if we click on this, it'll say, oh, you can't put it anywhere because this has a guy on it, this has a guy on it, and this we don't have the metal to place here. So we will have to retrieve again. Hasn't been as bad as the first game, right? We were retrieving them like every single 3 turns, it seemed like. We were really inefficient, even though we did win quite handily. The other thing with 6 players here, it's hard to keep track of what everybody's doing, especially when there's a lot more buildings. You just kind of get on your own track and just worry about yourself. There's not a lot of like, take that type things. Sometimes there's like, I want to get this before anybody else, but there's not really a way to like screw people over because they can always just bump your worker. Okay, so are we going to try and build this other building here or open this crate? We do have the 4 coins. We could get the crate. The problem being is we can only keep one of each card. So if we unlock a crate, we'll probably get more buildings, and then we're going to have just way too many buildings. And either way, we only have 1 influence. We need to go get an influence back. Before we do that, let's go here and get another robot. Let's get the one that gives us brick, the craftsman. Now we've got the 3 robots. That's probably plenty. None of the other people have come to get a robot. That is just really surprising me because the AI players love their minions. They always like filling their board with minions. So let's now go here, get some metal, and we'll take this guy. We're just taking all workers. Look how many we have. We have 7 workers right now. That means when income triggers, we get 7 things. I've had it even better than that, but When those workers came out, they all went and got one, and then they're like, ignored it. Probably easy AI that I'm just complaining about. But some of these guys are broken. 9 pumpkins, 6 wheat, 13 wheat, 14 of his own. Like, what is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to take that last card if they're not going to. I got robots and all my stuff. Oh, that's just great. And what that does mean is if anybody came to my place right now and tried to put a guy, I would get a free card for them using my spots, but there are no cards left, so not as big of a deal. Okay, so we've still got those 4 coins. We could go open the crate or we could build a building. I think we want to build a building first. So let's get the clubhouse, which helps us get these. What that means in a future game, we could put a robot here, and we get a card for the robot plus a card for this building. So that's really nice. So we need a brick, a wood, and a metal. All right, let's go get the bricks. Red seems to be low on resources, so he might go there. Yep, he did. All the other guys, 10 pumpkins, yeah, they're just going nuts. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I know this thing here says have the most resources, but and they're probably looking at me like, oh, how many resources? Or I guess I don't even win in that. I only have 6. We'll get there though, don't worry. As soon as we trigger income once. Sorry, I've already forgot what we need. Wood and a metal. Green, I don't know if he'll come here, but yeah, we don't want to go there because we're already out of influence as it is. He still hasn't gone to 5 reputation, so we're good there. All right, now I need that metal. Oh, we did get bumped. And remember, minions don't get bumped, and they don't give you the bonus if you go to your own minion building. Only happens if somebody else comes to your minion building. Yellow, get more wood. Okay. So now we've got all our resources for this, but we don't have the 3 influence. Now, normally there'd be no way to get influence back at this part of the map, but we have the card that lets us get influence back here. So as long as we don't spend our bricks, wood, or metal, we should be okay. Do we have anything else? We don't have anything else. So let's go get a pumpkin. We're going to need 2 influence, so we need to go get 2 extra resources. Please bump me. Thank you. Looks like trees are a good place to bump because they're just going nuts on trees. Let's go try. I want in on this tree game. Thank you. Okay, so now we can start going here. And we'll trade in one of those pumpkins that we don't need. We'll get the influence back. We're up to 2. Okay, and we're gonna have to retrieve. That's all right. I'm beginning to think we're not gonna win this this guidepost here. Yellow at 25 resources. Oh, I don't know. We have like 4 more income phases, and we're getting what, 7 each? I said. I don't need a card, but we might as well just get a robot out there in case anyone uses metal. No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. We're going here. Don't change the objective here. It was this wood that was our extra. Do want the influence. I wonder if we do want to get 1 more influence so we don't start triggering the end game. I guess we do want this to trigger. We want it to progress. Okay, that's fine. So we will, now with 3 influence, yep, we go build this building at the Zeppelin. Okay, and we chose the clubhouse. Pay all our resources, and we're going to put the clubhouse over here. Beautiful, little hat there. That's triggering reputation, but you can see we can't do reputation because we have no influence. So if green does decide to go up now, we have no way to follow him. Unless we go back and get more. Let's wait till our turn again and we can look at our cards. If you look at your cards during other people's turns, it shows you their cards by default, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Hey, look, somebody opened a crate. Amazing. Is that a minion? Oh, the ghost minion. This one, whenever you place a ghost, you get reputation. I like that one. It's good versus other human players. These AI players don't take reputation a lot, but if you're playing humans, it's kind of a race to see, you know, till that 5. Once it's gone, then everybody will start doing other things. But at the beginning of the game, people are just like getting that reputation as much as they can. So ghosts cost 2 coal, or yeah, 2 coal for a ghost. And then he's got to retrieve 2 ghosts. The medium. Oh, and we triggered the income, so here it comes. You can see they're all getting a victory point. They always get that 1 card to get them a victory point, and now I get to choose. Well, yeah, I'm taking wood. I'm taking a pumpkin. I'll take a metal. I'll take some wood. Some coal. And a brick. It's so much it can't even fit on this ticker here. Grain. Another pumpkin. Okay, we finally hit. Look at all the stuff we got. Is that stupid or what? Let's see. Do we jump up here at all? We're still... Oh yeah, we jumped into 2nd place on that. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so let's go ahead and get some metal. There's no cards. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Oh, I was gonna look at my cards. I forgot to do that because we probably unlocked a crate. Yeah, we do have another crate, so we might want to get that one open before the end of the game. But that's how many? 2 influence for a crate. It is 2. So we need 1 more resource, which we cannot get. None of this gives us a resource, so we're all gonna have to retrieve. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, I'll put this guy out here. Next turn, you'll trigger income again because I'm out. Is anyone else close to being out? No, they all got plenty. And green hasn't got up there yet. Okay, so we moved it along because we were out of influence. And here's where we gain. Am I going to need more wood? I've got 2. I don't think I'm going to need more wood. So let's take victory points here now. If we can. Money we don't need. But you can see with this strategy, you gain way too many resources. You're never going to be able to use them all until a certain card unlocks later. But yeah, it's just silly. They all get 1 little victory point. And I got 2 victory points and 1 of each resource. I'll take it. Okay, so let's go start turning this back in. What do we want? I don't think I'm going to build a building, but if I were to, I would want metal, it appears. Yes, I do want the influence. That's the reason I went to that building. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Definitely a longer game. We're already at 30 minutes here. I'm choosing to prolong it. I could end it pretty quickly if I just stopped. Oh, this is what resource I'm paying? Yeah, it is what resource I'm paying. Forgot about that. But yeah, let's get up to 5 influence. That means we can build another building and open a crate. While I can bump myself, I might as well keep doing it. Spoiler, there is a minion that when you place it gives you influence back. We should see that at some point. He went there for a card. Yellow, what are you doing? He spent a point and a resource and there's no cards in the deck. Oh, maybe there was a card in the deck when he went there. Okay, I don't know. There's a card again here. Somebody paid this. That's the Longshoreman. That's the card we want. Ooh, I'm going to get that one. He's mine. Give me that guy. Teach you to turn cards in at the whatever that's called, quota track. All right, still get more influence. I'll pay some pumpkin here, and then we need one more time. I'm watching you, green. Don't you try and steal my points. Poor purple. He just got blocked out of the influence track and has no idea what to do. Or the quota track. This one we'll go ahead and pay what wood? Cool. Yeah. Oh, he went to Charterstone. He's opening a box. What's he opening? Are we getting more minions? Yes, we are. Nope, we're not. Alchemist Lab. This is one of his beginning buildings, I think. Yeah, influence a coin gives 2 resources. That's pretty powerful. Black benefits a lot from this. A lot of people will go to his charter specifically for that. You pay resource instead of coins when using buildings. So he can now trade 1 resource into 2 of any resource. It's kind of cool. You use your minions to get the resource, and then you use the other guys to trade them. It's pretty nice. All right, so it would have been nice if we went there before he went there. We could have bumped. We go here first. And we'll build this refinery. You can see we're starting to get too many buildings, but we can build over top of these with better buildings when we get them, so it's no big deal. All right, back to us. We don't want to trade our influence. Nope, that's no good. So we have forced to retrieve here. What I was saying about retrieving 2 minions, getting extra points, we've done that a couple times now. Maybe it would have been better using that persona, but it's okay. We'll have plenty of opportunities too. All right, and I assume at this point we have 2 crates to unlock now. We have 3 crates. Wonderful. Okay, well, let's see what happens. We have plenty of coins. It's a stupid reputation that we don't have. So I wonder if should we grab another reputation real quick? Maybe get up to 4 reputations so the game doesn't end before we can open those crates. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to hold on to them permanently. We're just going to have to deal. But let's get up to 4 rep and see what happens. Because it's hard. It's like crates open buildings, and buildings give you more crates, and you get a cycle. Oh, he grandstanded. Amazing. All right, we need 1 more. I don't know. Wheat. Sure. Oh, what happened? Oh, is he out of... Oh, he's out. Christelle is out of influence, so the game's going to start triggering endgame here. So, yeah, we probably only have a few turns left. Don't need coins. I got 15 of them. But you can see we are... Oh, we're only at 25. I was like, oh yeah, we're going to win this no problem. But no. Yellow has decided to just wooden wheat the entire game. It's so funny. It's so broken. Like whatever script they have doing the AI, it's just like no idea how to respond to the game I'm playing. All right, so we'll go here. Which crate do we want to open? We got the one that Red gave us, that Red left for us, or we've got our earlier crate, or the crate that came out of the robot crate, the robot building. I think that one's going to be more useful. But red could be some more cards or some more minions. Be really nice. I don't know. Let's check this one out. Moving that tracker along. And what did we get? We got... Oh, peril! Alright, at the beginning of the game, we're going to put peril on every single building. As you go to that building, you collect that peril. It's basically like, oh, this building is suffering from rodents, and so you have to go there and fix it. Just by visiting it, you fix it. So it's a nice little addition that's useful for other things. One thing is you can trade peril in at the quota track, which is pretty nice. But there's other buildings that deal with peril. Like this one here is disrepair. At the repair shop, if you trade in 2 disrepair, you get 4 victory points. That's pretty cool. Nice little building there. And you can see it's 10 points. This buildings are starting to be worth a little bit more. This is a nice persona. If I go to a building that has disrepair on it, I get to get that worker back. So it's like I never placed it there. Really cool. So those personas are quite useful. But interesting. Because peril's randomly distributed, the odds that we're gonna have a ton of blue out there, especially early in the game, is not very high. That repair shop is not very valuable to build right now. So I think I will. Let's see how many turns we got in the game. I want to retrieve these guys, I think, to get the other crate. Do we have extra metal? We do have extra metal, so might as well go. Oh, I don't know. Let's just retrieve. Oh, he went and got a minion. He decided that he wanted a robot for all those 0 cards out there. No, it's probably just having a third worker, but finally smartened up. Okay, so now we can go back to the Charterstone. One thing's nice is we have the assistant that gives us 2 extra victory points every time we go to Charterstone. This lady, the innovator. All right, so let's take another blue one. We'll leave that red one there. We'll throw it back in the queue at the end of the game here. We are going to trigger income after we see what this crate has for us. What do we got? It's just telling us about buildings. Okay. So we just get a random building here. This is the monument. This means trade influence for any building card that's in the row. Not useful. I'll use robots for that. But it was worth 8 points. Then we've got the drafting room, which lets us trade metal for a building. Oh, this is for a crate card. That's influence for a crate. This is metal for a building. Both of them not very useful when you have robots. Use a building to get a building card, gain 2 VP and 1 coin. She's really nice for our strategy, and I'll probably use her almost every game. All right, so yep, we're going victory points here. The game's running out. Might as well get 1 coin. No, really, it's no point. What we do need to look at is at the end of the game, whoever wins this, which is probably in yellow, gets to pick either coins or resources for extra bonus points. Yellow is going to get an additional 35 points if they pick resources. They're probably going to pick resources. So we definitely want resources over coins. That 35 is not going to be enough to overtake us. It's going to be close, but not quite, because we'll get points for resources as well. And that's just a spoiler because I've played it before. If you were playing it your first time, you wouldn't know that. But it's all good. Look at all these new buildings we got here, too. The junkyard costs 2 resources to clear the card row and pick any card you want. The portal's interesting. Take 2 influence and advance the tracker. You get this building if you just want to end the game quick. In our board game, like our actual board game, not the digital version, we had a player do this, and he would always just get as many points as he could really fast and then just end the game before we could do anything. And we're just like, Shoemaker, really valuable card because you trade an influence in any card and you get to put out another persona. So you can have multiple personas. You can go schizophrenic here. And that can be really helpful because you saw that one that I wanted to put out every other game. Well, I also want to have some of the other ones. So Shoemaker's valuable. Spicery, not the greatest. And Windmill is really great because you have any resource to get an influence back. Whereas we were having to pay yeah, I guess this windmill doesn't make sense when you have the factory worker, but that's okay. Pretty nice buildings there. All right. A few more turns in the end of the game. The games do start to get longer. We're at 40 minutes here. I think I can do most of them in under an hour, but... All right, they're going to go get a few last-minute points. Good job, Brucey! I was so proud of you for getting some points. You were falling behind. Kevin is just like, he has no idea what to do. What did he do? How did he move the tracker? Oh, it's because it's my turn. I was like, why did the tracker move? I moved the tracker because I have no influence. Am I going to be able to get 2 more influence before the game ends? I might be able to. Because what do we have left? Could I just build another building? I have plenty enough to build buildings, but all these buildings kind of suck. So what if I placed a robot to get a building first? And I think I want the... Oh, it got built already. Who took that card? The windmill would be nice because I could put it in mine and then I don't have to worry about getting bumped. I could use minions there. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Although the Duke is out here again. Who spent the Duke? Someone's trading in cards. Don't need to really get that anymore. Let's build this. Let's take this windmill card. Although, why did I just do that? I don't think I can undo that, can I? Nope. I need 3 influence to build a building. There's no way that's gonna happen. Because it's going to progress 2 more times. Once for black, once for me. Oh, well. We go think about quota track then, I guess. If there's no other way to get a lot of victory points. Victory. That's one thing about this is it does take a long time to cycle through that kind of turn. How are we looking here? Do we get to control it yet? It'd be nice if I was up at the top and I could just say coins, because none of them have a ton of coins. It would screw them all over. All right, so what do we do? Where's the most victory points here at the end of the game? Because all these take influence. Yep, it's definitely in the quota track. So let's come up here. Oh, are all the quotas gone? No. Why couldn't I go up there? Oh, because I don't have influence. I might get 1 more turn, right? Because it'll progress once for him, and I'll get a 2nd turn. So I might as well go here and get an influence back. Will I have a guy, though? No, I won't have a guy. Oh, that's a big bummer. There's nowhere to go that gives more than 1. Nope. Nope. Okay. Well. Congratulations, Green. I bumped you. You could bump me back if you wanted to. Did he just take... Oh, I thought he was going to take reputation. I don't know why he didn't. I mean, he has an influence. It's the end of the game. Could have get 3 victory points for that. Whatever. Oh, shoemaker's back there. Somebody took the shoemaker and then put it back. Whatever. All right, end of the game. Let's see what happens here. I don't think anyone's even close to... Oh, black is actually did pretty decent. He's only going to get 4 points there. Oh, he gets no points. Green. Oh, green took it at the very end. Wow. Okay, and here's the bonus points at the end. We got third place. Let's see what Bruce chooses. Bonus for all our resources. All right, we thought he was going to take that. And that was a Happy King. Every time you do this, you get to choose between the Mad King option and the Happy King option, which comes at the end of the campaign. Makes a big deal, or kind of a big deal. But yeah, so we're getting extra victory points for every resource we have. And here's the points. We got 93 points, guys. So 64 from victory points, 7 from the reputation track, as green stole the 3 from us. These guys got nothing, which hurts. And then we got 22 resources. Bruce had 34. So Bruce was way down at 26, way behind black, but because he had all his resources stockpiled and black had nothing. Poor Crorgastel. Oh. So he gets 6 victory point, or 6 glory plus the bonus glory, and we just get 9 and a trophy. They all get an extra capacity for losing, but by getting enough glory, you get basically a capacity anyway. So yeah, so we're gonna fill out this track. So the beginning of the game, we get to fill in a capacity circle, and then we got 2 left over. I think I would say let's pick a card at the beginning of the game, or actually, hold on. I want to get a meeple at the beginning of the game because they're hard to come by. I want to grab that robot real quick. So we'll check on that. If you look down here, we only get 1 resource. Not the good choices. I think we want maybe brick or wood because those are involved in all the buildings we seem to be building. We get to pick 1 card out of all of these. All these cards that we had, guys. We had 19 cards. So the guess we'll get again. That's fine. The crate, we don't even know what's in it. The longshoreman is really nice. But a building able to get a second guy is really going to play into our strategy. So we're going to go for the shoemaker as our building we're going to keep. We're only going to keep 1 out of our 3 robots, which is a bummer. But that's it. So that's the end of the game. We are 2 for 2 against the easy AI. If you guys have any comments, put them down below. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, so you can find out when I release episode 3. Thanks for joining me for day 2 of lockdown for the coronavirus in Salt Lake in Utah. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another episode. Bye.